And recording. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's begin today with just a good roll down, shall we? So Barb, you're going to need a ball, just giving you a chance to get that and your chair. And before we start, I'm going to do a nice roll down. That'll give everybody time to get on. All right, so putting your feet under your hips, I want you to just let your head relax, shoulders round forward, knees can be slightly bent. Just let those arms go, relax the head and the shoulders. Draw that belly button to your back and up so you feel like you're rolling over a ball. And just allow yourself, keep pulling the belly button in and up, allow yourself to just hang over. You might want to drop your tail to the back and put your fingertips on the ground, keeping your chin tucked, just straighten so you get a good stretch up the back and then let it go again to the back. And maybe one more time. So just dropping the tail back, you're going to straighten the legs to wherever they are and bend. Now I'm going to do a flat back. I'm going to bring my hands, my fingertips just a little bit more in front of me. And then as I straighten, I'm going to arch my back and kind of come up. I'm still going to keep my chin tucked, so I'm lengthening in a flat back position. And then roll it back down. One more time, push in, arching the tail up, straightening into that beautiful flat back. And then I'm going to let the tail go back down, bringing my arms in under my shoulders, drawing the belly button up, going slowly as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Just feel how good that feels. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over, lifting from the top of the head. And I'm just going to push in here, press down and do a little bit of a back extension, tucking. Oh, and bring it back up. All right, that feel good. So let's go ahead. We'll start the swing. So feet are under, bending the knees. Good work. And let's just lift up. So keep your chin tucked. Stretch up as much as you can. And let's go. Down. And again, stretch it up. And 2. And reach. Ooh, and 3. And stretch. And 4. Give me just 2 more. Big inhale, exhale. So just getting all that blood a pumping, warming the body up. We're going to pause at the top. Now go out wide, flat back reach, and see how that feels. Now that you did a little bit of a roll down and a lengthening. See, shift the hips slightly to one side, slightly to the other. Slightly, I'm just shifting my hips over, feeling the stretch in the other side. I'm going to shift the hip the other way. Come back to the center, then drop fingertips and head, little bounces, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. So good. Let's do our 3 alternating, flat and drop, 2 and drop. Last one, 3 and drop, stacking hands. And I'll wait for everybody. We'll all do this together. We'll porpoise. You ready? Up and through. And just feel that beautiful undulation. Good, reaching forward and through. Give me 2 more. Reach it through. Last one. Reach it through. Pause there and reach. Reach, just letting those shoulders go through. Really check that you're not holding your head looking at the floor. Tuck the chin and let it go with you. Good, and then a little in front with just those shoulders side to side. Bending the knees a little, rolling it all up. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Good work. Let's bring our feet in under our hips. We're going to do some arms today. So just a nice bend of the knee, tail is down, lifting, shifting back, bringing those arms up and those big circles. So you're coming around, whole shoulder rotation, whole shoulder rotation. Let's go faster. In and down. Good work. And down. So you're just feeling the whole rotation of that shoulder. It's like you're drawing a big beach ball circle. Reach and under. Good work. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one of those. Good. Now come up. And this time you're coming in and you're going to bring it just a little forward, bend elbows. So it's up and an in. Up and an in. Up and in. Pinkies touch. Pinkies up. Pinkies in. Pinkies up. Pinkies in. That's sometimes we can think about the thumbs. Sometimes I like thinking, oh, the pinkies up and in. Good work. 4 more. Up and in. Up and in. 2 more. Up and in. Last one. Up and in. Big beach ball again. And under. Beach ball and under. In and down. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Last one. You're starting to feel that heart rate going up. Now we're going to try to the other one. And pinkies. Pinkies up. Pinkies in. Pinkies up. Pinkies in. 2 more. Up and in. Don't give up on me. Good work. And bring those arms out. Stretch them. My palms are to the floor. I'm reaching. Shoulders down. Good. Now right there, we're going to do a little shoulder blade contraction. Your shoulders are down. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Widen it back out. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Widen it back out. That's challenging, isn't it? Do it again. Squeeze and release. So your shoulder blades are wide. Just take it back, back, back. Good. Back. Really feel the shoulder blades, the lats. Take it back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Now, if you can, right to here, down and up. Reach through the palms and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Yes, press. You're taking those arms out as far as you can, reaching through the palms. If your fingers are up, you're going to feel that even on that top of the lower arm. 2 more. Down, release, down, release. Now stretch it out, little circles back. Keep the chin tucked. Keep thinking shoulders down, reaching the arms out. Good. Good, good, good. Now notice what happens if you give yourself fingers together, stretching the nails back, stretching the thumbs in the other way. Yes. Good work. Starting to really feel that, right? Now rotate to the palms are up. Take it to here. Just feel that. You're going to release a little on the top of the arm. It'll feel good. And then little butterflies. Good. So lifting the ribs every time. Stretch. Stretch those arms. Stretch. Stretch the fingers, stretch through the fingers and stretch those thumbs. Let's take it down a little further. Little further. Keep twisting the thumb back. Little further. Where are you feeling it? Top back of those arms. Are you ready? We're going to give it a bend to the elbow. Pause, bend, twist back and back. And open. So you're opening up at the pecs, feeling that right here in the front of the arms. And between the shoulder blades. Every time you go back, feel the shoulder blade squeeze. Shoulder blade squeeze. Yes, that's like that little back cleavage. 2 more. Good. Now keep it in here. Bring it up. Squeeze it and open. Squeeze it, open. Squeeze. Feel the biceps engage. Feel the biceps and open. Feel the biceps and open. Give me 2 more. In and out. Last one of those. In and out. Stretch it. Bring it back up. Now right here, think. Inhale, hunch. Exhale, let them go down and reach them out. Good. Rotate back. Good. Shoulders down as you bring those arms back as far as you can get them. Little pulses. Good. Try not to let the rib cage flare forward. I'm actually going to bring my shoulders a little forward. You can either keep them back or you can bring them forward. For these, I like to bring them a little forward so I can lift the arms a little higher and work a little more in the top back of those arms. Little circles, little external circles. Good. Lift your rib cage though. Keep the girls up. Try not to slouch. Make them smaller in if you can. Really tiny little circles. So it's really deep in those arms. Lift them up higher, 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 higher. I know. Keep them straight. Little circles otherwise. Good work, you guys. You ready? Bear claw. Turn so the palms are facing each other. Untuck. Come to here. I'll give you a little break for a second. Knees are bent. Arch in the tail. Shoulders are down your back. Now squeeze between those shoulder blades. Good. Keep that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Keep the elbows straight and pause. Really lift. Feel the squeeze. Then bring them in. Let's go 5 and in. 4. Really reach through the palms. And 2 and 1. Pause there. Good. Up. Up. Give me 5. 4. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1. You had enough? Let's shake it out. Good work, you guys. Shake it out. Shake out with the elbows. Give yourself some shoulder rolls. Shake out the hands. I know it's challenging, but you did it. All right, let's do big sides. Bending those knees, feet are in the hips. Tail is tucked under, grabbing on. So if the palm is up, you're stretching up, 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 shoulder down, straight arm. So again, up from here and then bring it over. You can have the hand here to support. Shift your weight into this other leg and shoulder down as you start that pulse. I like to start by really reaching that arm with the other hand. So you stretch out in all that you just worked. This is kind of a dual purpose, keeping the head back, looking up. When you're ready, bring the hand here at that hip, elbow forward, support yourself. Keep those knees bent, think tailbone under, shoulder down, and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen up. Notice right here, we're going to be working in the side some today, a little bit more with another little move that we don't typically do in bar class, but it's a beauty. See right now, you guys, some of you are like this, which is fine, but what would happen if you straighten that arm and then relax the shoulder down, reaching the arm straight, shoulder down. So that gives it a very long lever, if you will, more weight on that spine. Keeping the knees bent, that's probably enough, right? All right, let's take it across. Go slow. Protect yourself with the hand there. Take it all the way over. Then hand here. Walk yourself up. These are so deep. Make sure you don't just come right up. Other side. Grabbing on. Good. Straighten that arm. Reach up from under here. Shoulder relaxed. And then over. I know that's challenging, isn't it? It's kind of counterintuitive to not be lifting up from the shoulder, but it's just a different stretch. So if you drop it, now straighten that arm, straighten the top arm, use this hand, reach it, and go. Relax the shoulder. Good. Keeping those knees bent and tilted and tucked. Beautiful. When you're ready and feel supported, right here, elbow forward, just that hand is supporting the weight of the spine. Head is tucked back and looking up, shoulders relaxing, feeling that length. Try not to sink here. So you're still pulling up and over from here. Nice. Supporting, keeping the knees bent. You guys, some of you start to straighten and arch that tailbone out. So keep it bent. Good. Let's just do 5, 4. Relax the shoulders, straighten the arms. Everybody's bending the arms. Straighten it, straighten it. Straighten shoulder down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees, bring it across. Keep holding on to that leg. Come all the way across. Hand on that leg and allow yourself to hang on over. The hands are on the inside of those calves. Let the elbows just hang out to the side. If you need to bend your knees more, drop the tail to the back. And you can even do just some tiny, tiny, imperceptible pulses. So your hands are on the inside of the legs around the calves, and you're just doing some tinies. Good. So let's start on the right leg. I'm going to lift my right front of the top foot. My heel is in the ground. I'm going to externally rotate the foot to the outside, about 45 degrees. I'm going to put my right hand behind my calf, the left one around the front to the back. I'm going to lift my torso a little and feel my spine rotate to the right so that my head is looking out that elbow. And I'm going to slightly bend my left leg. And I'm melting. I'm not pulling on it. I'm not jamming it. My only agenda is to melt and lengthen. Relax the head. Beautiful. Now we're going to come to the center. So lift your torso, switch the hands, lift the front of that foot, bring it back level. Lift the front of the right foot, turn it out. Sorry, the left foot, the other foot. Lift the torso, get that rotation. You can bend the other leg, the left leg just a little bit, or the right. Sorry, I'm switching this around, you guys know. Melting. Really allow all that to lengthen. Nice. And then let's put the toes forward. Bring both arms back to the center. Let them hang. Roll back up. If you need to support yourself in the hands above the knees, do. Otherwise, arms right up in front of the shoulders. Drop the belly button in. Just like when we started. So you use your abs to roll yourself up. Beautiful. Let's put our hands here again. Push down, lift to do a bit of a back extension. Oh, feel the stretch on the hips. And come back, shoulder roll, shake it out. Now, I'm not going to do top of leg today, but let's do a little side crunch. So we're going to bring both of our arms up, shoulders relaxed. Standing leg, which I'm going to start with my right. Left toes are out. We've done this before, but not in this class per se. And all we're going to do is I want you to feel the crunch here. So we're going to crunch, stretch. Here we go. Over, reach, over into it, reach. Now what you're going to find is that shoulder's going to draw back and then switch. So you're going to work a little in the shoulder and reach. And in, crunch it, stretch it. Crunch, feel it crunching, reach the other way. Crunch, reach. Feeling the balance point. Whoops, sorry, don't go with me. Don't go with me. I start to watch somebody else and if I fall, you'll fall. Let's do just one more. You ready on this side? Crunch, stretch, switch sides. And one side may be more challenging from a balance. My standing leg is slightly bent. Here we go. Crunch, stretch, crunch, stretch, crunch it, stretch. Good work. Crunch. You can see I'm having some balance issues today. Crunch. It happens to all of us. Crunch and stretch. Give me 3 more. Crunch, stretch. So the crunch is here. Really feel the contraction and then the length. The contraction and the length. Last one. The contraction and the length, and stretch it out. Give yourself some shoulder rolls, shake it out. We're going to go now to back booty. So I'm going to grab my chair. I'm not doing top of leg today. Some of you will be sad. Others will be so happy. All right, but we are going to do this one. So I'm going to work this leg. I'm going to put my chair opposite just a little bit. So feet are here, standing leg will be straight. I'm going to take this leg, I'm going to start to work. Toe here. Yes, you guys, we know this one, right? So toe is here. My hips are level. My hip is not up, it's level. And then I'm just going to tilt that hip back. So it's level, tilted back. I'm going to relax my upper body to turn it. So my shoulders are opposite. And once I'm there, I'm going to shift into my heel a little bit, standing heel, and I'm going to float the toes up off the floor, hip down again. And I'm just going to take that leg in the socket and start taking it back and back and back. Now, my thought is when I go back with that external rotation, I'm thinking about my hip. I'm dropping it even more back because it wants to lift, doesn't it? So I'm going to take it back and back, just feeling it all in there. If you're not sure, put your hand there. You'll feel what's going on. Rotating and back. Keep going back, back. Hip down, tailbone is under just a little, back and back. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, shift back into your heels. You'll be coming forward if you're like me. Hip is down and back. Last one. Good work. And take it in. I know my counting isn't exactly correct, is it? Let's go to the other side. I'm going to move the chair over a little bit. Standing leg is straight, but you don't want to lock it back. So even though it's straight, you might want to soften just a tiny tad. Take that other leg back. Hip is down, and it's actually rotated back. Externally rotate that thigh. Hand is here. So I like to take a moment, relax my torso so I can get that rotation. Floating the toes up and back and hip down. Good work. So every time I take it back, I'm going to see if I can rotate a little bit back over. Now notice I can do this without falling, so I'm not leaning forward. I'm going to take it back just a little bit to my heel and just keep going. Dropping the hip lower, lower it. Tail is dripping to the floor. Upper body is turned. Give me 5 and 4. Keep checking in that your shoulders are down. You're not clenching the jaw. 2 and 1. Good work. And shake it out. Everybody okay? Feeling all that? Good. All right. The second part of this one then is your hips are hip width apart. Feet are hip width apart. Take this leg now and just slide it straight back. Shift back on your standing leg. Now, the hip is down level, and I am going to now rotate it back again and allow my upper body to turn. So as soon as I do that, I feel the stretch in here. Now, I'm just going to float the toes up. I'm going to think hip down, and I'm just going to do lifts. Now, you cannot lift high here. You cannot lift high. I'm going to rotate even more. So you're good. This is more of a feeling of length on the top, front, as well as on here. So that's what you're feeling. I really love this one because I get that beautiful stretch up the front of the hip, and I feel it in here as well. Give me 5, hip down, 4, tail is dripping down. If you feel this in your lower back, come out of it a little bit and keep thinking about tail down. Good, and come out. Woo! Nice. Let's go to the other side. Feet hip width. Take that toe straight back. Then I'm going to shift my weight back a little bit onto the standing leg. I'm going to take my hip, keeping it level, turn it to the back, allow my torso to come up. And once I'm there, I'm going to float the toes up and shift back. And little lifts, little up and downs, little up and downs. Keep that hip back. Keep thinking tail down, hip back, upper body rotated, shoulders relaxed. Everything. This is kind of also another one where you're sort of melting into position. Good. You're just melting. That hip goes down. The tail is down. It's so tiny, but you're really feeling it deeply. Like I'm feeling it deeply and I'm really sweating, meaning you're really working deep core muscle. All right, that should be enough. Woo! Shake it out. Who wants to do a little bit of a catty cow kind of move, right? Won't that feel good? So putting the feet here, just allow yourself to hold here, neutral. Good. Then you might want to push down and draw the belly button in and think about that tail pulling under. I'm even going to keep my hands, my elbows bent a little bit out to the side. Good. I might lift up a little bit more, but the more you do that, the more you're also going to feel it in the middle of the back. Good. And then just come to neutral, just neutral. Good. And then you can arch the tail up and lengthen from here. Don't drop the head back. You can lift from the chin, but without hurting the neck, and then neutral. So let's just go a little bit faster. Same thing. Push down. Elbows out, curl, belly button pulls in and up, neutral, arch, neutral, good. And then just allow your upper body to hang down, relax those up arms, bring them in front of you and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder rolls. And then I'm going to take my chair. I'm going to have a seat like this. I'm going to come down. We're going to do side of leg in that kneeling position on the forearms, taking the leg out. So you can stand tall first, wherever you're at. Good. Then you're going to think crunch. So you're contracting here and allowing your body to be there. Now I'm going to take this leg. I'm going to take it back a little bit further from my hip so that when I roll that hip forward, relax the knee in the socket. Good, that's where I'm going to be. And if I'm going to keep my hand here to keep that there, I'm going to shift over just to the point where I can float my toes off. Good, you're just floating the toes off. The knee is rolled down towards the floor. Good, now you're going to go up, 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 and drop. Up, 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 and down. Keep that hip forward. Up, 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 and down. Try not to hunch the shoulder. Keep stretching up. 3, up and down. 2 more. Keep that hip roll down towards the floor, right? Up and down. Last one. Up, up, up. Now hold it up there and then straighten. Then stretch. Then stretch. Then stretch. You should just feel it all the way up. If you don't, lift a little higher, but not from the hip. It's not a hip up. Hip stays down. So that's where the hand can come. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good work. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the leg down, and without moving the torso, I'm going to bring the leg forward and back. Forward, you have to bring that belly button in, and you have to really focus that you're not moving the hip or the torso, just the leg in the socket. Good. Make it smaller if you're having trouble. In and out. Give me 3 more. Back and forward. 2 more. Back and forward. Last one. Back and forward. And bring those 2 legs in and just shake it out. You might want to do a little hippie, hippie. Hippie to one side, hippie to the other. Again, elbows out and forward can also help you stretch out even up here in the torso. All right, so now we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. This way it's easier. So getting yourself first, taking it out so you know where you want to be with your body here. Take the leg back a little bit. Allow it to roll. Then I'm going to come over. I'm feeling good with my arm here. Hip is forward. Good. And I'm feeling like I'm trying to pull up from my waist. And then I'm just going to let this leg slide over just till I can float the toes. And that hip is down. So I'm going to go up, 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 and drop it to the ground. Up, 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 and down. Keep the hip down. Try not to lift it. Up, up. It's the leg in the socket. But the hip is really stacked. So your hand is pushing it forward and down. Lift, 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 and down, and lift, 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 and down. Give me 2 more. Lift, lift. Don't sink in your shoulder and your upper body. 2, 3, and drop on the last one. Hold it up, up, up. Good. Now you're ready. Hip is there, and you're going to straighten it. Straighten that leg, release. Straighten, release. Keep thinking hip down, leg up. Hip down, leg up. If you stretch, stretch, stretch. Make it smaller, Barbie. It's just straighten, release at the knee. That's it. Stretch, release, stretch, release, stretch, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Hold that hip forward. Take that leg forward in front of you and back. But the torso doesn't move. It's the leg in the socket. It's challenging. Make it smaller if you need to. You can slide it on the floor if you absolutely cannot lift it. Good. And give me 5 and back. Boy, don't you feel it. 3 and back. 2 and back. Last one. In and back. Good work. Bring it right to there. Bend that leg. Drop yourself back. Woo! Let's do some tilts. So feet are together. Good work. I'm going to bring my arms up to here. I'm going to come up just a little bit and tilt, release, tilt, release. Keep yourself back. So when you tilt, release, you'll feel that stretch. Tilt, release, tilt, release. You're leaning too far forward, Barbie. Do this. Come up, bring yourself in front. So everybody is probably not just her. I can see her so well. You're in front of your chair, fingertips. But I'm going to wiggle in. So you want to lean back. Your arms are straight. Fingertips are just there. Lift the heels, booty off the heels. Tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release. Good. It's tiny. It's tiny. Give me 5, 5. And you're really stretching out on the top of those legs and getting it into the knees. Much better. Thank you for that. All right. Don't you hate those? I hate them too. Let's come on up. We're coming back up. We're going to do some calves. Now, grab your ball so you have it there. Maybe put it right there on your chair. We won't use it for calves, but we're going to use it between our knees today for thighs. Yes, and we are. So you are going to face your chair. Face your chair. I am going to face you just so you can see what I'm doing. You are going to face the chair. Good. All right. Small V of the feet, not a big one. Just a small V. Bring them up. Heels together. Good. Now, before you go anywhere, I want you to squeeze everything up. You are squeezing that booty. You're squeezing inner thighs. Drop the heels a little and lift. Little drop, lift and squeeze the glutes. Little drop, lift. So you're pressing those heels up into the calves. Little lift. Good. But every time you come up, you're squeezing the glutes. Down and lift. Down and lift. Doesn't that feel good? Feel all the ball joints. You're not on the last 3 toes. Heels are pressing together. Give me 3 and really squeeze that booty. Last one. Good work. Now you're up. Can you drop down and up? All the way down. Squeeze it up. All the way down. Squeeze. You might need to change your turnout a little bit. Down and up. All the way down. Press up and squeeze the glutes. Down and up. Last one. Then we're going to pause at the top. Here we go. Combos. Halfway down and up. All the way down and up. Halfway up. Down and up. Halfway up. Down and up. Give me just 2 more. I know it's challenging. Last one. Woo! Feel it on the outside of those calves. Yes, shake it out. Let's do a quick stretch. So I'm just this one. You get your good stretch. I'm going to bring that front knee right over. Press back through that back heel. Woo! I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to shift my weight forward, roll over to the top of the foot, keeping the big toe ball joint, and I'm going to stretch the top of the foot from here. Ooh, that feels good, doesn't it? And then switch sides. Knee over the ankle, press through that back heel, stretching out in those calves. Ooh, yeah. Boy howdy, as we say in the South. Boy howdy. Shift forward. Roll over onto the top of the foot. Press through, especially that big toe ball joint. If you don't, you'll destabilize your ankle. So it's really, even though all the toes are under, the big toe ball joint will help you get that stretch. Good work. And bring it back in. Shaking out those little feet. All right, you guys, you ready? Top of thighs. So the feet are going to be parallel, pretty close. Ball will be between those knees. Woo, or a little above the knee. Good work. All right, I'm just going to put my hand here so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to shift forward. Be on my ball joints. Feel all the ball joints, squeezing that ball gently. Good neutral spine. Your back's going down the wall. So you're just going to come forward, press up, squeeze the ball. Let's do 2 more like that. Just take it down. Notice where you're at. Lift the heels higher if you can. Squeeze the ball and come up and down. If that's too much with your feet, then obviously you drop. Take it down and pause for me. Good. Now, I just want you to come up, squeeze, relax down. We're going to do it like that. Up, squeeze, relax down. 2 and release. 3 and release. Good. 4, squeeze, release. 5, squeeze, release. 2 more. 6, release. Last one. 7, release. You're ready. Let's come all the way up. Squeeze again. Might want to shake it a little bit. Now, just bend a little. Back is flat. Okay, you ready? Or not flat, sorry, neutral. Now we're going to go down, up, squeeze. Down, up. Down, up. So you're squeezing on the ups. Down, up. Down, up. Give me 5. 5. Woo! 4. Feel those inner thighs work. 2 and 1. Pause. I'm going to bring my arm out here. Squeeze the ball. Side, 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 side. So try to keep this level as you're just swinging those knees. Over, over. 5 and 4 and 3. Good work. 2 and last one. Are you feeling that? Stretch up. Good work. Now, little bend. Shift the hips forward. Lean yourself back. Squeeze the ball. Good. Little up and downs. Tuck your chin. Down and up. Down and up. Squeezing that ball. Give me 5 and up. 4 and up. Oh, I'm dying. 2 and up. One more pause. Tilt, release, tilt, release. Tilt, squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt. Squeeze the butt, release. Squeeze the butt, release. Stay back, stay back. Everybody's coming forward, lean back. 5 and 4 and that's probably means I am. I can't do it anymore. Come up. Drop those heels. And we're going to do a stretch. Yes, we are. I don't have my my towel here. I'm going to just grab this pillow. This is a hard little chair to stretch on. And just bring your legs back. Give yourself a good lengthen. We're going to go ahead and put those legs up on the top. Nice work, you guys. Good holding in there with me. There's nothing like using that ball for a little bit of inner thigh, is there? Now, when you come up, curl under. Curl, 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 bringing your legs in. And then, hopefully my little pillow will stay there. Stay. It might not. So anyway, we're going to lift. Hip is up. Good. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to face the camera. I'm going to take my outside leg, push that hip down to lift the other hip, bending the knee. And I'm going to bring this leg up. And I'm going to take my torso and I'm going to turn it towards the leg and arch on over and just melt. That's just a nice way to do it. Woo! You can even take that outside arm, the opposite of the leg that's up, and cross it over the outside of the leg that's up. And you'll feel that good stretch even here in the top of your back. If you bend the elbows and keep them out and up, you're going to feel that stretch even in the hip. See how that works for you. Now, if you want, you can then put the arch of the foot there, hands here, and just stretch it and release it. Straighten and release. Give me just 2 more. Stretch it and release. Nice. Stretch it and release. Beautiful. And then I'm going to bring my upper body up. I'm going to stretch it up. Drop that leg. Now we're going to go to the other side. I'll just go to here. You don't really have to change your chair. I'll just do it so I can demonstrate. I'm going to push this hip down and that one up. Good. Sorry, I'm going to be here facing. Good. Down and up. I'm going to bend this leg and out. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to stretch up. So I'm facing forward with my arm here. I'm going to take my torso and turn it so I get that beautiful stretch. And then I'm going to come over to here. And just, this is my challenge side, so I may not go down this far today. I'm going to take that opposite arm, the one that's closest to the camera, and I'm going to take it to the opposite side of that leg. Nope, can't do it. That's too much for me today. Got to listen to your body when you stretch. No agenda, shoulders down. You can bring those elbows out to the side and up. So you also stretch up in that top back side that we've worked. So it's a nice way to do it. And then when you're ready, climb yourself back up, stretching it up, and release on down. Nice. All right. So now we're going to go to the floor. Take a moment, grab your ball. I'm not going to do feet up today. So you won't need your chair. For the rest of this, grab something to drink, grab your ball, and we're going to do some good ab work. I'm going to drop my camera slightly. And I'm going to get myself in this nice position. Now, I'm going to start here. Not with my legs up, right? Because that's all in hip flexors. So just drop them down where you're comfortable. You guys know this, you're just rolling a little bit. But what I want you to do is not do this. We're not going straight back, right? We're relaxing and rolling up. Relax the back, come up. Relax the back, come up. So now you can relax the back and then tuck that little ball in. And then I want you to just from here, you're up. Just roll back. The ball could be a little further than maybe you're used to having it for these, okay? So I'm not really tucked. Now from here, I'm going to think about curling, really curling under. So now Rib cage, it's this same movement. Rib cage, let me go from here. Rib cage, this is rounded. I might even tilt a little bit more, and my arms are here. So I'm tilted under, belly button is pulling in deep. I'm going to lift up off the ball. I'm going to let myself come back on the ball, belly button. So let's just do a few of these. So it's just a little lift and to take it down. Lift and down. So I'm really lifting. I'm actually curling from underneath that rib cage. So I'm still thinking pubis to rib cage and back. Pubis to rib cage and back. I'm not really doing anything lower belly except drawing the belly button in, down, and in, and back. You're coming up a little far, Barbie. Come back a little bit more to there and just think, make it tiny and release. That's it. Think rib cage and back. Keep the tilt. Rib cage and back. Two more like that. Rib cage, keep bringing the belly button in, and rib cage and back. So good. All right, you guys, can you put your hands behind the head, elbows back and back? So you're doing nothing else. You're keeping the tilt, belly button, you're pulling up and just elbows back, release. Elbows back, release. Keep the tilt and keep pressing that belly button in. Take the elbows back, release. One more, back, release. Grab on from underneath those hamstrings and roll yourself back up. So you can really arch the back, get rid of some of that tension. You're there, and let's take it back again. We're going to do some rotations. So you're in your good tilt. Think tilt under. You're just thinking tilt. Belly button, that ball is supporting you right there. So you're not using your neck, okay? Tilt under, that's why I wanted to have these. Good work. Now, hands behind. Bring one leg up like a tabletop and drop. Other leg and down. Keep the angle. Pull the belly button in and down. Belly button in and down. Press the belly button in and down. Good work. Press that foot in the ground and down. Who's really feeling it? In and down. Last one on this side. Good work. Now I want you to bring that knee in. Cross. Good. So it's here. So it's 1, 2. Drop it down to the center. Other side. Bring the leg up first. Tilt, tilt, and down. Let's go just a little faster. Keep pressing the belly button in. And drop. And over. Let the head go with you. And down. Over, over, and down. Hands behind the head. Support the neck. And down. Last one each side. And drop. And over, over, and drop. Good work. Hands behind. Roll yourself up. And curl. All right, taking the ball. We're going to bring it up between the shoulder blades. Rolling it back. So this will feel really good. Between the shoulder blades. Feet are bent, tilt, hands behind the head. Allow yourself to arch that back and open mid-back. So you've got a big arch opening. Good work. Inhale, exhale, and allow yourself to roll up and really think tilt here. Good. So let's do a few more like that. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale, open, tilt, tailbone presses. Then give yourself a good tilt as you come up. And 2 more like that. Arch, so you're being supported. And up. Keep the knee straight up to the sky. And over. Notice where the ball might want to roll. My ball is rolling to my strong side and up. So once you're here, hold. Tilt. Elbows. Good work. Now, you guys ready? Just keep yourself up there. Lift one leg up, tabletop. Drop other leg, tabletop. Keep pressing belly button in, elbows are wide. So you're just walking down and press it in. Good. Keep that lower back down. Only the upper body. Good work. Give me 5, down, 4. And how about if you bring that knee really in? Crunch down. Pull it in even more, belly button down. Let's go one more time each side. Press it in, release. Press it in, release. So you guys ready? Really give a tilt. All right, so the lower back is down. You're tilted. You're curling up. The hands are helping you. So we're going to do some of those rotations. Just get your sense of rotation first. So rotate to one side. Do a few. So as this shoulder's up, that one's back. So it's to the center, other side. Keep both hips down, over, over and center. Here we go. Over, over and center, flat, back and center. This is whittling the middle, over and center. So I'm not dropping in between. I'm staying up. I'm just twisting, center, twisting, center. All right, good. And now arch it on back. I'll give you a little break there. I need to draw mine back a little, down a little bit more on my back. The ball will move. So watch me on this one, you guys. That'll give you a break. So you'll see I'm going to come up. I'm going to lift one leg up. It's okay if the leg is bent. That's not going to be the point. You're going to come over into that twist. You're going to have that opposite arm and you're going to saw. Okay? Here we go. So come on up. Give yourself a good tilt. Now my lower back is on the ground, only my upper back. Leg comes up. Good. Leg is up. Turn towards that leg. Good work. Take that outside arm across to the outside, and it's a twist. So think about both shoulder blades up. You're thinking about that back, elbow go back. Reach. Give me 5. Keep pressing belly button down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Drop that one. Come center. Allow yourself to arch. Give yourself a good release. Then curl back under, lower back is on the ground. Lift the other one. Excellent. And it's okay if you can only go to bent leg. I know some of you can't do the other. I'll do it to here with you. Come on over. Take that outside arm. The move is the same. Reach. Reach. So it's a twisting from that rib cage. And allow the ball to help support you. So it's not all on that neck. Good. Now notice how the standing, that knee wants to go out. You want to bring it back in. Come to center. Drop. Allow it to arch. Nice work, you guys. Come up. Hands behind here. Roll. Allow yourself to roll all the way up. Crunch it up. You can take the ball away. Yay! Ball away. Then allow yourself, I'm going to put my hands here, allow yourself to roll down. Give yourself a good roll, a good rock. If you want to have the hands here and you want to do a whole rock, good. If you can't, that's fine. Just massaging the back a little bit before we go to the next little thing. Good. And then allow yourself to be down. Arms are down on the ground. Good. Knees are in like you just rolled. Keep the lower legs into the body. Arms are down. Yes, you guessed it. We're going to press the arms down, shoulders down, belly button, little tailbone lift and drop. And lift and drop. Use the belly. Use those lower belly muscles. Give me 5 and out. Pressing 4 and back. Good. And 3. You're doing it. And 2. Last one. Beautiful work. And allow those legs to bend and drop. Let's get a nice spine stretch after that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my arms up in like a cactus arm, if that works. If you like yours out, but I'm going to let mine come up so where the shoulders are there. Good work. Let's bring both legs down to start and then tabletop 1 and just allow that leg to come over. And you don't have to push it down. Just let the spine open. The weight of the leg. Whoop. Press that away. So good. And then come all the way up. Make sure you come all the way up first. Drop that leg, then bring the other one, and then up and over. Just go really slowly, letting the spine unwind. Looking out. Beautiful. Bring it back up. Drop that leg. Let's bend the other one. Arms straight down. You can bring the palms down. Nice. And let's do a couple of complete roll-ups and roll downs. Really nice for the back. So you can adjust the feet and you'll be able to adjust as you go. Press down through the feet. So you want flat feet. You're not on the outside or the inside. Flat feet, flat palm. And arch first. Inhale, arch the tail down. You can even press the heels in towards the body just a little bit, and then press the heels in away from the body. Just start that flat in the back, and then start to lift one vertebrae at a time. You're going to feel it from the bottom. Keep the knees straight up, and you can think about them going down towards the feet. Come all the way up into the shoulders. Good, keeping it up there, keep the knees in. And from here, just start doing little tilts and presses. Press it up, press it up, press it up. Just notice you're just lengthening on the top of the hips. Lift, lift, good, lift, lift. Notice, are you feeling it on both feet, both legs evenly? If not, can you? Good, then pause there, relax the shoulder, and start slowly to roll down from the top vertebrae, one at a time, keeping the knees in. You'll feel everything. Oh my goodness, I'm shaking that. Inhale, arch. And exhale. Now I want you to come all the way up again. One more time, feeling every vertebrae. Good. And now start to roll down, go really slowly till you feel the bottom of your rib cage on the ground. So the top of your waist is still up, so you have a really good tilt right there on that lower belly. Keep the knees in, tiny little up and downs from here. So you're really using the booty lift, tiny little up and downs. So your rib cage is relaxed down. You can even put your hands there with the elbows out so you can press the elbows, but keep the rib cage relaxed. It's all in the lower belly, tilt. And tilt, think tilt, and tuck and lift, tuck and lift. Give me 5, 4, you're really feeling it down here at the glutes, 2 in the hamstrings, 1, good. I'm gonna bring my feet in a little bit closer now, keeping the tilt, and I'm going to lift my right heel. I might even bring it in a little bit, just the right heel. Tilt, 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 good work. 8, and tilt 7. And 6, keep the knees straight up. 5, keep the rib cage relaxed. 2, 1, good work. And drop that one, lift the left one, keep that tilt. Here we go. It's 10 and 9 and 8. You can do it. And 5 and 4 and 3. I know you're dying. And 1, roll down from that top vertebrae and bring them in. Woo-hoo! Oh, you guys, I don't know if you felt that as much as I did. Just give yourself a good stretch there, whatever feels good to you. Oh, that was good. All right, we're gonna finish. Yes, we have one more to do that we can finish. It'll actually feel good, I think. And we're gonna do our little Kenny Everett's. All right, how do we do that? Here's what we do. We put our hands behind the head. Elbows are gonna hug. Good work. Take one leg over the other at the knee. Tilt and lift. So you're like this. So we're going to tilt, keeping the lower back down. We're going to bring the elbows to the knees for 3 counts. You ready? Bring them in together. 1. Use the belly. 2 and 3. Good work. Open the legs. Open the elbows. Switch the other leg on top. Elbows crunching. 1 and 2 and 3. And open and switch it. Bring it in. 1 and 2 and 3, and open and switch. This last one, in and 2 and 3. Good work. And open. Bend the legs, drop them down long, and you can let the upper body drop. Now give me a long diamond. So the knees are out. You're not up close. The legs are almost straight, but a slight bend. Heels together. Arms are straight up. Palms are together. So we're going to come up. We're going to do our forwards like that. And then we're going to do some little twists. Yes, you can do it. Tilt under right here. Give me a tilt. Tuck the chin and lift. And little forwards. Keep the tilt. Knees are out. And 5 and 4. Keep pressing that lower back. 1. Good work. Now come up. And I just want you to go over to one side and the other. Do not move the pelvis. Just the upper body. Side. Side, side, feel it rotate right at the rib cage, down and down. Drop your arms, Amy, drop your arms and keep them together if you can. Drop them low, 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 you're too high. Make it smaller, over, over. It's almost like you're just lifting the shoulders. That's it. One shoulder, the other shoulder. One shoulder, the other shoulder. Keep pressing lower back. Give me 5 and 4 and 3. It's almost done. Last one. Roll it down. Woo! Draw those legs down and arms. Give me a big stretch. Oh, so good. Woo! And then one, roll over onto your belly. Nice work. Good, good, good. And now this is going to look like our somatic neck stretch, but we're not going to use the press of the hands. So just notice what we're doing. Relaxing down, tuck your chin, forehead drops, arms are next to you like this, palms. Good. Now I want you to gently press toenails, press your hips down gently. Think pulling the tail down. And now from keeping the chin tucked, from the top of your spine, you're just going to start to lift. Give yourself a little bit of a back extension. Good. So it's not really the press, like I'm lifting. It's more from my spine. And then allow it to drop down and relax. Pressing the hips. Just go one more time so you get a good back extension. And relax down. I'm going to bring my hands next to me. I'm going to lift those hips and shift them back. I'm just going to do a nice child's pose. We're done. We're done. All the hard stuff is over. No, I'm not going to add one more like I typically do. Huh? Oh, just one more. Up and over to the other side. Oh, yes. Doesn't that feel good? Just shifting the hips side to side. Woo. Shifting those hips side to side. Coming on up. If you want, you can keep the knees there. Shift, lift the, my toes are under, lift the knees. Give yourself a bit of a shin stretch. Ooh, I can hear all the bones in my feet cracking. Let's just do a final long leg stretch. Flexing the feet and coming forward. Just get this one your own. Ooh, nice work, you guys. Some of the same stuff, but a little bit different, right? Keeping it together, lots of good ab work and waist wigglers. And we know those work. They work. When you're ready, you can bring the legs together, coming on over, relaxing the upper body. Inhaling and exhaling. So I'm going fast through this because I can see I went a little long. Knees out, pushing it in. And give yourself your good butterfly stretch. And I'll leave you to your butterfly stretch and I'll end this. Oh my goodness. You will feel so strong though when you're done. Of that, I promise you.